Vamadevam Mahadevam Lokanatham Jagadgurum Namami Shirsa Devam. In this video, we will see the next part of Kotirudra Samhita, the origin of Batuknath. Long ago, there lived a Brahmin by the name of Dadichi. His son Sudarshan was very learned. Sudarshan had 4 sons. One day, Dadichi planned to go out due to some work. He entrusted the job of Shiva's worship to Sudarshan. Sudarshan worshipped the idol of Shiva daily without any fail. On the Shivratri day, Sudarshan too had observed a fast like rest of his family members. He worshipped Shiva's idol in the morning as usual and then went to his home. After that, he sat down to worship without purifying himself. Lord Shiva became very furious by his action. He immobilized him by his curse. Dadichi was very sad to see the condition of his son. He commenced a tremendous penance to please goddess Parvati. After being pleased by his penance, Parvati requested Lord Shiva to liberate Sudarshan from his curse. Lord Shiva became pleased and blessed Sudarshan by saying that he would become famous as Batuknath and also that the worship of Batuknath would amount to the worship of Lord Shiva. The origin of Somnath. The moon had 27 wives, one of whom was Rohini. The moon loved Rohini very much, which made the rest of his wives very jealous and angry. They went to their father, Daksha, and complained about Moon's behavior. Daksha went to Moon and advised him to give proper attention to all of his wives. But it did not have any effect on him, and he continued giving special treatment to Rohini. When Daksha came to know about this, he became very furious. He cursed Moon to become weak and devoid of radiance. The moon then sent the deities to Lord Brahma to seek his help. At first, Lord Brahma became very angry with the moon. But later on, he cooled down and told the deities that moon can be liberated from the curse if he chants Mahamrutyunjaya mantra by going to the Prabhas region. Moon went to Prabhas area and chanted Mahamrutyunjaya mantra for 10 crore times after sitting in one posture. Lord Shiva appeared before him and asked him to demand anything he wished. Moon requested Lord Shiva to liberate him from the curse given by Daksha. Lord Shiva told Moon that the words of Daksha can never become untrue. However, he blessed Moon by saying that he would wane during the dark lunar phase due to the curse, but wax during the bright phase due to his blessings. Lord Shiva also told the moon that he would be present along with Parvati near him. Thus, Lord Shiva established himself as Somnath. The deities constructed a kunda named Chandrakunda. It is believed that the moon became liberated from the curse by taking a bath in this kunda. The origin of Mallikarjuna. Once under the influence of sage Narada, Kartikeya had gone to the Crouch mountain to do penance. Shiva and Parvati could not bear the pain of his separation for long. Both of them went to the Crouch mountain to see him. When Kartikeya saw them coming, he moved to some other place. When Lord Shiva saw this, he established himself in the form of Jyotirlinga, which later on became famous as Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga. The origin of Mahakaleshwar. There used to live a Brahmin at Avantikapuri. He was a great devotee of Lord Shiva and used to worship daily. This Brahmin had 4 sons whose names were Devapriya, Medapriya, Sukrit, and Dharmabahu. By the blessings of Lord Shiva, the Brahmin enjoyed a very happy and contented life. After his death, the Brahmin's son continued the tradition of Shiva's worship. There was a mountain named Ratanak on which a demon named Dushan used to live. Being intoxicated by the boons received from Lord Brahma, he used to torment all the people. He had all the surrounding areas under his control except the house in which the Brahmin family lived. Dushan ordered his fellow demons to bring the Brahmin after capturing them. All the demons went to Avantikapuri and created havoc. They went to the Brahmins and told them about Dushan's order. The Brahmins were busy doing worship at that time, so they did not give ear to their words. The Brahmins continued with their worship. The demon became very angry and tried to attack them. Suddenly, the earth cracked with a tremendous sound, and Lord Shiva manifested from within the cracks. He killed all the demons. He then went to Ratnamala mountain and killed Dushan. He again returned to the Brahmins and expressed his desire of fulfilling their wishes. The Brahmins expressed their desire of getting liberated from the bondage of this world. They also requested him to remain at that place. Lord Shiva accepted their request and established himself in the form of Mahakal. The origin of Omkareshwar. Once Narada had gone to meet Vindhya mountain. Vindhya was very arrogant in his behavior. Narada told him that Sumeru mountain was even greater than him, and so his false pride had no basis. Vindhya became very dejected and disheartened. He went to Omkareshwar and started worshipping Shiva after making a Parthiv linga. Lord Shiva became very pleased by his penance. He appeared before Vindhya and blessed him. After some time, the sages too arrived there and worshipped Shiva. They requested Lord Shiva to remain at that place forever. Lord Shiva established himself as Parameshwara Linga. One Shivalinga already existed at Omkareshwar, which became famous as Omkareshwar. The origin of Kedareshwar. Two incarnations of Lord Vishnu by the names of Nara and Narayana did penance at Badrikashrama. Both of them used to worship the idol of Shiva daily. Lord Shiva used to arrive in his subtle form and accept their offerings without being noticed by them. One day, Lord Shiva appeared before them. Nara and Narayana eulogized him and requested him to remain at that place forever. Lord Shiva accepted their request and established himself as Kedareshwar Jyotirlinga. The origin of Bhimashankar. Bhima the demon was a son of Kumbhakarna and Karkati. After Kumbhakarna was killed by Sri Rama, Karkati and Bhima went to live at Sahya mountain. When Bhima grew up, he asked Karkati about his father. Karkati told him that his father had been killed by Rama. Bhima swore to avenge his father's death. He did a tremendous penance to please Lord Brahma. Brahma appeared before him and blessed him with insurmountable power and strength. Bhima then drove out the deities from the heaven. He went to Kamarupa and defeated the king. He captured the king and put him in prison. The helpless king used to pass his time by chanting the mantra Om Namah Shivaya. His wife worshipped the Parthiv linga of Shiva for the release of the king. All the deities went at the bank of the river Mahakaleshwar and worshipped the Parthiv linga of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva appeared before them and assured them that the end of Bhima was near. Lord Shiva went to the king who had been held captive by Bhima. His Ganas too accompanied him. All of them waited for the opportune time to kill Bhima. Meanwhile, somebody informed Bhima that the king was doing worship of Shiva in the prison with the objective of getting Bhima killed. Bhima arrived at the spot in the prison where the king was worshipping the Parthiv linga of Lord Shiva. He made fun of Shiva and struck the Shivalinga with his sword. Right then, Lord Shiva appeared. A tremendous battle was fought between both of them. The battle continued for a long period. Sage Narada requested Lord Shiva to kill Bhima as soon as it was possible. Lord Shiva produced fire by his loud roar. In a very short time, the fire spread in the whole forest. All the demons, including Bhima, were burned to death. The deities and the sages arrived there. They requested Lord Shiva to remain there. Lord Shiva accepted their request and established himself in the form of Bhimashankar Jyotirlinga. In the next video, we will see the remaining part of Kotirudra Samhita. Om Namah Shivaya.